I feel betrayed. I feel used. I feel taken advantage of.
90 Day Fiancé had lots of tears and arguments this week. Now, before we get into Nikki and Justin, let's talk about Jasmine and Gino. Jasmine is still feeling upset at Gino after he had a bachelor party and didn't tell her about it. Even though he's apologized, she feels nervous that he might cheat on her.
I don't want to believe that you're a cheater. I want to believe that you're someone that I can trust on, that you're honest, that you love me, and you respect me. But the thing is that all this evidence is making me believe the opposite, you know? Like,
what evidence?
What evidence? You know, the lip gloss, all the things that I have found in the house.
Jasmine decided she's going to give Gino a second chance, but she's always got her eye out on him.
I'm gonna give Gino the opportunity to prove to me from now on with action, not just words, that he is the right man for me and he is a person I can trust on and become my husband.
Gino is making it up to her by taking her on a fun trip to Miami. And Jasmine is a super big fan of this. And as somebody whose love language is also getting gifts, I totally understand how she's feeling.
Baby, I love you. This is what I refer when I talk about love language. This is my love language. Vacation, traveling.
Money is your love language. And vacations.
Last episode, Sophie revealed to Rob that she's bisexual. And while he says he's okay with this, he was a bit combative when he reacted to it this episode.
Most girls are physically attracted to women. They find women attractive. I think women can appreciate a woman's beauty, gay or straight.
Right, but they don't want to have sex with her. They just
all right, so I'm asking you then, do you want to have sex with women?
I would have sex with a woman, yes. Do I want to have sex with a woman now? I'm getting married to you, no. I don't have sex with anyone else but you.
Rob says he feels like Sophie might grow to resent him in the relationship, and that he feels like she might cheat on him with a woman.
It sounds like in 5-10 years you're gonna pop up and be like, just go some woman, because you're gonna want to know. You're gonna want to
cheat on you. I would never cheat on you. If anything, if in 10 years time I do feel that need to do that, I would come to you and we would respectfully maybe figure things out, but I would never do it behind your back. I'd never do anything behind your back.
The whole thing led to a super tense moment when Rob said that if Sophie is ever going to explore her sexuality, then he's going to sleep with another woman too. And Sophie was not okay with that.
All right, I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever come up with the idea that now you want to meet a girl or you want to girl, we girl. You don't get to just have a side relationship or a side thing.
My reasoning would be figuring out sexuality. Yours would just be another woman.
No, mine would be if my girl gets to somebody else, then I get to somebody else.
You will never get
so
someone else. In my whole life, I will never be okay with that.
Then neither
Even
will
you saying it's disgusting, I will never be okay with that.
They got into a huge argument about it later in the car. And honestly, Rob seems like he's projecting a bit here.
I just find it interesting that you spend so much time being so concerned about me thinking anything other than you is attractive, and yet you've literally, in secret, been looking at women.
When do you see me eyeing women down in the street? What the are you talking about? I haven't been trying to be with anyone else but you. I've sacrificed so much for you, and you can't even take one thing I've said to you as a attack, but it's my personal. It's nothing to do with you.
Sam is preparing for Citra to arrive in the United States, and his family isn't super stoked about the fact that he's changing his religion for his relationship.
My faith and our faith is, we love everybody and we're pretty much raised in a Christian home. I just think that you shouldn't have to marry somebody else's religion just to marry that person.
Sam also revealed that he hasn't been totally honest with Citra when it comes to the extent of his past legal issues and what led up to his arrest.
The judge offered me a diversion program. It's a program you could do for 1 to several years. Like, you take tests to show you're not on drugs and take drug classes, and you avoid jail time, as long as, you do everything properly. But because I missed the deadline to file the application, I could be facing jail time.
After so much time apart, they reunited at the airport, and they were super happy to see each other.
I forgot how tiny she is.
Yeah.
Pretty as ever, though, and she looks good.
I'm crying right now.
Oh, it's been too long.
Devon's dad decided to have a direct conversation with Nick and call him out for using the nickname of Piggy for his daughter. And honestly, I'm definitely with Devon's dad here. If somebody's nickname from you is Piggy, I would be super upset.
If I offend someone's feeling by calling like piggy or whatever some mean words, yeah, I will try not to say those things.
Devon had ordered a traditional Korean outfit for her wedding, but the color wasn't quite right for her. So her mom decided to take her shopping for a backup dress. Things didn't go so well though, and Devon ended up in tears.
From this point on, the dress situation's out of my hands. I'll be there to support her, answer any questions, help her, but I just hope that when her wedding day comes, that the right thing happens, it comes together, she walks down that aisle a happy bride, and that Devon and Nick can start their marriage off on a good note. Tonight certainly wasn't the happy bride that I wanted to see.
Clayton took Annalie on a fun date and then out to eat. But Annalie's getting concerned about the fact that Clayton doesn't seem to have many friends and spends most of his time inside on his computer.
Bueno, cuando nos conocimos, nunca imaginé que él se la pase todo el día en videojuegos o haciendo cualquier cosa, pero en la computadora. Soy muy sociable. He venido a los Estados Unidos para vivir con un nerd.
Annalie is pushing Clayton to go visit his online friend for the first time IRL. And while Clayton seems a bit hesitant about it, he finally agrees and says he'll make the trip.
La vida no solo puede ser Violet, Clayton, sus mascotas. Tiene que haber un círculo más grande, tiene que conocer a más gente. Porque si es así, no sé si nuestra relación va a perdurar.
Last episode, Justin revealed that he'd hooked up with other women before getting engaged to Nikki. She's super upset, but he's just not getting it.
I want to go home.
No, baby.
I'm not doing this engagement.
This, for me, means nothing. For me, means if you are here.
Just like me.
You are here.
I mean nothing.
No, you are here physically.
I mean nothing to you. I mean nothing to you.
Your past, my past,
Yeah.
it's mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's create our future.
I don't know if there's a future, hon.
I honestly felt so bad for Nikki. She got super emotional talking about how she felt.
People like me, you know, with a past like mine, don't have many options, and especially with a good-looking person. And as open-minded as Justin's been with me. So where does that leave me if we break up or end our engagement? Like I'm broken.
Now Nikki's questioning if someone else is in the picture.
And maybe like I'm just like questioning everything, and maybe that's why you just want to make love to me. There's someone else. Like, and if I knew this, I would have stopped the K1 visa.